The world is getting faster and faster, and we're all connected like never before. Change is now the new normal. 90% of the world's data has been created within the past 2 years. Data is the new currency of the global economy, and privacy is quickly becoming our scarcest commodity. You need access to data to evolve, to compete, to survive. But there's a big problem, a really big problem. It's not how much data you have. It's not even about the quality of the data that you're able to get your hands on. It's that your customers don't trust you. 85% of potential customers don't trust FIs with their data.
Perhaps the costliest problem in insurance is distrust. People don't like their insurance companies. They don't trust their insurance companies. It doesn't matter how much money the insurance company has.
Hi everyone, my name is Jerry Chen, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Gravvity. The irony is that customers would actually benefit if they shared their data with you. You'd be able to offer them better products, better pricing, and better customer service. But without trust, you don't get access to this data. And we call this the data trust dilemma. Establishing trust with your customers is what will give you a competitive edge. If you don't, you face the risk of falling behind, way behind. Unfortunately, the answer is probably no. And it's not because you're going to do something malicious with your data, but because you haven't found a way to make it transparent for them to feel comfortable enough to share their data with you. Gravvity was created to help users take back control of their data, and it's meant to be a sanctuary for those that are frustrated with being spammed, tracked, spied on, and manipulated by advertising biases. Gravvity is a 100% spam-free chat, social, and e-commerce platform that transforms the relationship between businesses and customers into a mutually beneficial partnership and eliminates big tech advertisers sitting in the middle. Users are able to consolidate their data, influence, and buying power by linking all their social platforms directly into their chat profile. Users share their data profiles with businesses and financial institutions in exchange for incentives. FIs receive leads, gain access to direct marketing channels via chat and feed, and receive unique and powerful insurance and credit underwriting data directly from customers. Our team has a combined experience of 30 plus years with some of the world's largest insurance and financial institutions, along with experience with some of the world's leading social platforms.
I'm Jason Harrington, Chief Product Officer and co-founder of Gravvity. Developing a consumer-friendly product that embeds privacy in its core design has been one of our biggest challenges that we've found to date. People say they care about privacy when in reality, often their actions show otherwise. By eliminating the spam and the advertising biases that exist in the world today, we've been able to focus on developing new and innovative feature sets that empower users. Because users don't really understand that the empowerment doesn't lie in selling their data, but in leveraging it.
Perhaps the most unique feature of our platform, besides the powerful dataset that can be found in our user profiles, is our custom feed feature, which allows users to build their own custom algorithm so that they can only see the content that they want to see from the sources they want to see them from. That means zero spam, zero clutter. Because the feed is now in control and defined by the user, the businesses that want to showcase their content within the user's feed require an incentive to do so. That's where we're turning the traditional advertising model on its head. With Gravvity, businesses pay a small monthly subscription to the user to have their content featured within that user's feed. The businesses can then track the user's level of engagement in terms of the time spent viewing content, shopping, making purchases, and the influence that they've had over their friends to increase their level of engagement with the business. All of which are now activities whereby the user is either earning discounts or incentives on top of the subscription incentive, which is powerful not only for the big brands, but gives power to the SMEs as it levels the playing fields. Ultimately, our platform is built as a foundation of trust that gives our users the confidence and opportunity to leverage and exchange their data to make a social and economic difference in their lives.
Gravvity is currently focused on supporting 3 fintech product lines where we see alternative data being a key competitive advantage for financial institutions. Health and life insurance, unbanked customers, and data for hedge funds. For health and life insurance companies, we eliminate the complexity, risks, and investment required to develop, launch, and maintain their own app to collect underwriting data. Not to mention the fact that customers simply don't want to download an insurance company's app due to the trust issues we talked about earlier. With Gravvity, the capability to collect the required data is already there, and in many cases, already being collected. To underwrite unbanked customers, banks and lenders currently rely heavily on a wide range of third-party data that they need to pay for, aggregate, and filter, which makes it inefficient to underwrite and limits market access. Gravvity provides banks with a single source for the necessary alternative data to underwrite unbanked customers. For hedge funds and other investment companies, we're able to aggregate purchase transaction data from our user base to provide leading indicators on whether companies will hit, miss, or exceed sales forecasts, which will enable them to optimize their investment strategies. Ultimately, Gravvity provides financial institutions with a direct path to customers and their data, giving them the competitive advantage they need in today's data economy. When you think data, you can trust in Gravvity. We really appreciate you taking the time to experience Gravvity with us.